This report was heavy on criticism, but notably absent any consequences. I want to bring in Jason Wheeler. Jason, why didn't federal investigators bring any charges?
Well, Chris, they said today, the U.S. Attorney General said today he doesn't have jurisdiction in this case, that there is no federal violation here, and so then it's up to the state, to the district attorney. The DA in Uvalde released a statement today about all of this, saying that her office is continuing its independent review for any potential criminal charges. Want to remind you here, though, the suspect in this case is dead, of course, so could we see charges against law enforcement for leadership failures or for going against their protocols called for in their active shooter training? Previously, the Associated Press reported that the DA planned to present evidence to a grand jury in 2023. A year and a half in, though, and that has not happened yet as far as we know, and we don't have a timeline for when that review might be done. We also got a statement today from Governor Abbott about that Department of Justice report. It says we will continue to evaluate all possible means of making our schools safer, and we will carefully review all other recommendations the department has offered to prevent future tragedies across our state. Now, notably there, the Department of Justice faulted all leadership that was on scene that day, including DPS leadership, and the governor has been waiting for reports to come out to see if there's any accountability there. This report is out, and yet we haven't seen anything in that department. The DPS putting out this today saying the law enforcement response that day was an abject failure, and this report's observations underscore those failures. The state of Texas has already implemented some of the recommendations proposed by the DOJ review. Again, Steve McCraw, who is the head of DPS, serves at the pleasure of the governor. No apparent change in that today, even after this report, which specifically named him in several instances for big pieces of misinformation early on in the aftermath of that shooting. Chris?
Jason, as comprehensive as it is, this is just one report. What else is out there? Okay,
we know that at least 3 separate investigations into the massacre have not yet been released, including records from the Texas Department of Public Safety, a criminal investigation from the Uvalde County District Attorney's office that we just got done talking about there, and the city of Uvalde's independent investigation. So we're still waiting for more reports, but as it stands today, after this blockbuster report from the Department of Justice, if you were looking for anything related to accountability or criminal culpability, there is none of that in here. There is nothing new in those areas, pretty much status quo as of today. Chris and Izzy.